Welcome to the Dominican Republic, known for its beautiful beaches, vast mountains, and baseball. According to Wine to Water, the organization that several Purdue study abroad students volunteered for, 1 in 10 people lack access to clean water and 1,300 Dominicans lose their lives to contaminated water each year. We visited the Wine to Water plant during our trip to create ceramic water filters and learn about how these filters are creating a better future for countries in poverty. Our involvement as a group will impact the people of the Dominican Republic and help them live healthier lives with improved sanitation and clean water for years to come.
Praise Agua!
To make the filters, we began with locally found clay, sawdust, and silver to rid the water of impurities. We spoke to Radahamas Carlia, the National Program Manager, who gave us more of an insight on the filter itself.
We start in 3 months. We have the perfect membrane. That the flow is faster. We have one membrane that can produce 1 liter per hour of the filter that kill bacteria. All the sediment stop. Also kill virus. It's perfect because we can also change the life of the people, because when the people receive the filter, maybe they don't know what do the filter, but when they start to use, they look what happened in his family. Is great.
The filters are first sifted in a fine mesh. They are then combined with water to form the clay material, which is molded for the filter. This is formed into large balls and patted down to rid of large creases which could create potential cracks in the filters. After this, the balls are then thrown down with force to flatten them. They are now prepared to go through the machine to form the actual shape of the mold. The machine compresses the clay against the desired shape, which includes a rim, and releases it to be perfected. The molds are finished off with water to make sure that the surface is smooth and porous for filtration. They are stamped with the Wine to Water signature and set on a shelf to dry. Once they have air dried, they are then kiln fired at about 1,000 degrees Celsius. This, according to Safe to Water Now, burns out the sawdust and purifies the water. During this process, about ½ an inch of activated charcoal is produced to improve the color and taste of the water. After the filters are fired in the kiln, they are then placed inside a storage bucket with an attached spigot, then labeled and packed for shipment to the people of the community. Here you can see our guide Frank, who speaks 10 different languages, communicating with the families who will be receiving some of the filters. As a representative for Wine to Water, he teaches them how to properly care for their filters. They are instructed to use a brush that is only used when handling the filters and to clean out the filters regularly with a chlorine solution. This will guarantee that the filters will last their entire lifespan of 6 to 10 years for a family of 5.
I love what Wine to Water does. They're super passionate about being sustainable and empowering and engaging in the community, rather than just being a bunch of Americans who come in, deliver free water filters and leave. They have local people running the base, local resources being used. They have people paying for the filters, so it's way more sustainable than really any other organization I've seen.
According to Wine to Water, a child dies every 90 seconds from a water-related illness. When many individuals in the Dominican Republic become sick due to water-related illnesses, they often do not return to work or school. Many people do not realize how privileged they are to have clean water. Water is life. For more information about Wine to Water, you can visit winetowater.org, donate, and learn how to serve your community.